Welcome back to Bantwa Tech Podcast. Today, we're diving into the realities and profits of the Dubai delivery business.
I'm all in. This topic is super hot right now. So, what's driving the boom in delivery business here in Dubai?
Well, you see, convenience is the big thing. People nowadays, they really don't want to step out for food, groceries, even pharmacy needs. Everything is delivered. It's like the culture's shifted toward that level of comfort.
Right? And that convenience factor has spurred giants like Amazon, Noon, Talabat, and even Careem to need constant riders.
Exactly. And here's the kicker. Most of these companies don't hire riders directly. They outsource to third-party delivery services. That model makes the supply chain a bit more flexible, don't you think?
Absolutely. But then, there's this common misconception that you can start a delivery business with, like, 10 to 20,000 AED. Stuff like that really confuses newcomers.
For sure. Let's break that down. If you want to start properly, a trade license alone runs between 12,000 and 18,000 AED. Then for each rider, you're looking at about 4,000 to 6,000 AED for a bike, 5,000 to 7,000 AED for a visa, and roughly an extra 1,000 AED for insurance, uniform, and a delivery box. So if you have 5 riders, you're easily looking at around 50,000 to 70,000 AED in upfront costs.
Wow, that's a significant jump from what most think. And there are always those hidden costs lurking around too.
Exactly. Hidden costs that can really eat into your budget. Now, turning to the earnings side, companies typically pay between 6 to 10 AED per delivery. If a rider does, say, around 20 deliveries in a day, that's roughly 150 to 200 AED daily. Monthly, that comes to about 4,500 to 6,000 AED per rider.
Right. But remember, from that revenue you must deduct salaries, fuel, and maintenance. It's almost like a tightrope walk between profit and loss.
Absolutely. And while some argue that smart management can widen these margins, I feel the reality on the ground is much more challenging.
I totally see that.
Especially when you consider the high turnover of riders, the risk of accidents, fines, and, oh boy, late payments from companies.
And let's not forget the brutal Dubai summers. The extreme weather really adds another layer of risk, doesn't it?
Oh, for sure. The extreme heat, for instance, can really wear out your fleet and your riders. It's like you're competing against nature itself sometimes.
Plus, if riders consistently underperform, contracts can get cancelled, leaving you with a very unstable operation.
Exactly. So, folks need to think big if they want to make this work. Having just 2 to 3 riders is not nearly enough. You need at least 10 to 15 to really see any profit. Scale is a huge factor here.
Right? And diversifying your contract portfolio is just as important. Relying on one company can be a major mistake if things go south.
Absolutely. It's like building your own safety net. You need multiple contracts so that if one falls through, you still have others holding you up. Also, practicing smart management by optimizing fuel use, planning routes efficiently, and ensuring rider discipline is key.
I agree. Although I'd like to challenge one point. Some people say that if you just focus on scaling up, the operational challenges will vanish. That seems a bit optimistic to me.
I get what you mean, but I respectfully disagree a bit there. Scaling certainly increases revenue, but if you don't implement rigorous management practices, the costs and risks really multiply.
Right?
It's not a linear equation.
True, you can't just throw more riders at the problem and expect everything to smooth out magically.
Exactly. And so, if you're new to this arena, you need serious preparation and robust strategies. This business isn't a shortcut to easy money. It demands full commitment and careful planning.
Yeah, that's a critical takeaway. The profitability is there, but only if you treat it as a serious, long-term business with proper infrastructure in place.
Well said. In a nutshell, the Dubai delivery business can be profitable, but it's a double-edged sword. If you enter without strategic planning, you risk facing losses quickly.
Exactly. And with the industry booming, the competition is fierce. Every detail, from rider management to route optimization, counts.
That's right. And at the end of the day, it becomes about how well you can manage the risks while scaling efficiently.
Right,
The balance between cost management, operational challenges, and income per delivery is the real nitty-gritty here.
And for anyone looking to jump in, make sure your business model is rock solid before you invest that kind of money. You don't want to be caught off guard by hidden costs or unexpected rider issues.
Absolutely. It's wise to diversify contracts as well, so that dependency on one company doesn't sink your entire operation if it fails.
Yeah. So, in the final analysis, would you say the Dubai delivery business is profitable?
Yes, but, and it's a big but, it's profitable only if you treat it like a serious enterprise. You need to invest properly, plan meticulously, and be prepared for operational challenges. It's not a get rich quick venture.
Right. And while the lure of high demand is tempting, jumping in without a full scale strategy might just bring losses instead of gains.
Exactly. So, for anyone interested in this space, the best advice is to do your homework, secure multiple contracts, and focus on scaling smartly, not just rapidly.
Yep, definitely. And it's a reminder that even in a booming market, disciplined management and risk mitigation are the real keys to success.
Absolutely, and I think that's the core of this discussion. Treat the delivery business in Dubai as a full-fledged enterprise, not just a side hustle or
Right.
trend. That's how you eventually see consistent profits.
Perfectly put. And if our listeners found these insights helpful, be sure to drop your thoughts and questions.
Absolutely. Reach out, engage in the conversation, and if you're planning to start up in Dubai, let us know so we can tailor more in-depth guides for you next time.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Here's to making informed decisions and navigating the real challenges of the market.
Cheers to that, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Take care out there.